today in Kenya, Somalia, Ethiopia, most of East Africa. Um, Apparently they're being hit by one of the worst droughts in something like 30 years, they're speculating. They show them pictures. You see cattle, like as far as the eye can see, man. Dead cattle. And with that, of course, is going to come disease, and many, many humans are going to die. It's scary how we're just hearing about this now. I watch the world news quite often, and I guess you hear bad news coming from that region like all the time, but I didn't know this was coming. This is like, to use the word apocalyptic, but it's pretty damn scary, man. They're talking about 50 million people are going to be affected directly by this in that region. I mean, rivers have completely dried up. I mean, for a river to dry up, that's not something that happens overnight. This was coming for a long time. You wonder why the news was suppressed on something like that, you know? And this isn't the kind of thing that you can just throw money at or bring in bottles of water. I guess you can to help the humans, but with all those animals dying, that's just, forget about it. It's going to be like a plague over there soon, man. It's funny how they always release this kind of news on a Friday. Ever noticed that? They drop the bomb on you on a Friday. You know what bothers me about charity? I was just talking about it with somebody recently. You know, the idea of giving and helping people, that's like so important. So important. And a lot of YouTubers do things like that. They have charity drives. There was one recently a lot of the YouTube atheists were involved with. And they raised a lot of money for Doctors Without Borders. That was real nice, I thought. But this organized, you know, these big-wig charity outfits, you always see the village and the people walking around, and it's like piles of garbage everywhere, flies all over the kids, and they seem to be eating some kind of gruel, or I don't know what the hell it is. But why can't they organize the people, you know, that live in that place? I mean, obviously there's no industry, right? There's no industry. They got really nothing to do. You can't organize the able-bodied men to maybe clean up the village you live in? No, you're always walking around with piles of crap, you know what I mean? But then think about that. You know why they do that? You know why they don't clean up? Because then maybe the money stops coming, right? You see pictures with kids covered in flies and piles of shit everywhere. You know, you'll send your money. But if they clean it up and make it look really nice, build huts and, you know, who's going to send money, right? And these non-profit organizations, I think non-profit's a play on words. You know, you can have like 1,000 people working for the non-profit organization, and they're all drawing $100,000 a year salaries. I'm not saying that's the case. I'm just saying they could all be drawing $100,000 a year salaries, but they're not making profit. That's a salary, you understand? There's no like profit coming in. Okay. It just rubs me wrong, man. It's like now we're hearing about this thing in East Africa. This should have been news months ago, man, that this was coming. You know, prepare for this, you know? Get the people out. Get them aid, you know, stockpile, medicine, supplies, send people there. This is coming. No. Let's wait till, you know, let's wait till 50,000, 100,000 cows die. Then we'll start talking about it. Well, let's see where this goes. It's going to lead to a lot of bad things, especially just in that region. And I said it in other videos. If somehow millions and millions of people all around the world could just die overnight, that would somehow help the economy. You know it to be true. Just use your head. Right? Especially if all those people that die are the neediest people on earth. Are we seeing that happening right now? Are people turning a blind eye to them? Let them die. Then all that money we send them in aid, we don't have to send them in aid. Just makes you think, man. You know? I don't feel like talking no more. See you later. See what that is.